Hey, this is the second of a Hcpod song.
Which one's oh, this one? Yeah, see, I have an emotional connection to that song. I remember, yeah. So you know I've been on this music thing for a long time.
Chat to them.
There used to be a radio station called Ice. You know, okay. Now let me go even further. Do you remember back in the day, each area had their own radio stations.
Come on.
So West London had their own, North, South, East. Everyone had their own.
You had Heat.
Yes, you had
Come
Heat.
on.
There was another one that you had as well, but I can't remember.
FM.
Yeah, you had Axe FM. Yeah.
Come on, Pablo, R.I.P. the gods.
Anyway, now West London had Ice FM at one time.
Even I remember Ice.
Yeah, Ice FM. Oh, brother, don't even get me started with this. Anyway, now I remember the flipping. I can't remember the host name or the DJ. Yeah, but it was a Sunday. I remember, and he was going on about this one tune that he's got that he wants to play and blah 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 blah, and he kept hyping it, essentially doing a garage version of what Funk Flex would have been doing.
Oh, I love that.
Do you get what I'm saying? Really hyping this thing, and he played it, and I was like, oh, okay.
What I loved about like.
Say quite a big rhythm, was a massive rhythm.
Garage, all music of that 140 is the way they just abruptly put vocals next to each other.
Yes.
That wouldn't happen in R&B or
Yeah.
like, and it just works.
It works.
It just works.
Bare chopping, just the chopping of the vocals here, there, and whatnot. I also remember with that same radio station when Wiley and Dizzy went there, and I remember at that time, like, this was so early on, but these were ringing off bells in my ends. And I think I told you before, yeah, when Dizzy first came to my ends, he came to Chew the Rose. And a man told me, oh, Wiley bought this MC called Dizzy Rascal. I'm saying, all right. Then this is exactly what he said. I remember he was outside KFC. He says he's got some lyric where he says, boxing MCs that my name was Frank. And I was like, bro, that just, in my head, dead. Boxing MCs that my name was Frank. Like, I just didn't understand that until I got the tape. And then when I got the tape, I was like, nah, this guy's kind of cold still. Then Wiley brought him to Ice FM, and I said, nah. That's when I heard the instrumental to I Love You as well. I said, oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah, man. Ice FM. Shout out to Freeze FM as well. That came about a little afterwards. Before that, Life FM. You know, I used to go to... A man
called the thing Life FM.
Life FM, bro.
If they didn't include everything, them can't be there.
Life
If I can't go there and talk about geography,
no,
don't have this thing up and running.
No, that radio station was run by a guy called... I think his name was called Paul Roast, yeah? And Roast used to be like a real big jungle rave back in the day. That was like one of the biggest ones. So he was a guy, but I was so young, I didn't really see him as the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, if I told people, or if I told my olders, oh yeah, like, I just went to a radio station that's run by Paul Roast or whatever, they'd be like, oh, Paul Roast, who does roast thing with the jungle thing. Okay, like, it would be like that. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, he just seems like an older guy. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my... I'm just going there to just... I'm at a radio station.
Come on.
You get what I'm saying?
That was my vibe.
What? I'm there. I think he switched on me one time, no?
By the way, once at EA Sports, 3 minutes. We just got to get the...
Food.
Come on.
Struggling.
It's just a couple of... We'll see. Little prep.
Any codes?
Ginger shots and them thing there for the
Ginger shots strong.
Come on, let's wake. I need to wake up.
Hey, you know I'm doing acupuncture, you know, for the first time.
Acupuncture?
Yeah, next week.
What? What is acupuncture?
That's a good question. You know what? I've only ever seen it.
Yeah, I got acupuncture done. Yeah, go on, man. You're doing your thing. What is that thing?
Like your chi.
Yeah,
you see,
it's a release of your so basically, I've got a lot of tension in my back, and so I think that some of this is going to release some of the tension in the nerves in my back.
Is that the thing where they have the little holes in your back look like the moon?
No,
that's suckers.
Suckers?
What?
They're like the suckers.
That's not what it's called. That's the one. And ain't that still a bit of a technical
That's
term?
A techie way of saying for me. I'm going, I don't want to go.
What's the sexual thing for cupping? Because ain't that a thing?
When you grab testicles.
Oh, do you like that?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never really been.
Go in bed and like she just.
No, what when during the neck or?
No, I'm sleep. Yeah, well, that too. But when I'm sleeping, and she just grabs it, and just holds it.
No, I'm not really loving that.
I'm loving that.
I'm not really loving it.
You should try it.
Like 2 grapes in a mug in a bag. No, thank you. That's
Exactly.
I just don't.
I'm not really. I hear it because I know that sometimes I think I know I've just diverted this quickly, but I know that in some situations, women in particular might have been told that that's the vibe or whatever, or they've seen it on the internet. But don't tug on mine.
No.
Don't tug on that. That's not what that's there for.
I don't even like when I'm doing my thing and you're just touching it too much. Just leave
Leave it. Yeah, leave
Feel
it. Like you know when you lean back and then go,
just like, why is that? Has anyone ever said? I've never said. Yeah, do you know what? Do you mind? I might often just grab my ball bag. I've not asked for that.
Oh, I
No,
love that.
I don't know. What?
Huh?
I love that. Bro.
Really?
Grab my ball bags, bro.
Tug them.
Why?
Yeah, you man keep watching porn, fam. The thing is,
Tug
yeah,
them
I
as
feel
well.
like the porn watchers
Pull them.
Not the actual testicle, but the screw.
The sack.
Yeah.
And
Can
pull
I go
them.
left? Can I go left?
I've
'Cause
got to
you
go
know
get your
what?
feet.
Yeah, you do. It's in
Don't talk
1 minute.
about me when I'm gone.
I'm gonna talk about that. It's 3 minutes away.
You're gonna change it anyway.
It's 3 minutes away. You know, you might just this might.
We
be,
got a minute.
Yeah, you got a little while. So let's talk about you whilst you're here. Go sit down.
Let's talk about your
Right, go on. No, I wanted to go left because you mentioned to the rose and you
Yes,
mentioned
yeah,
flowers.
yeah.
And it made me go back to something I've done this week, Chuckie.
Go on.
All right. I'm not going to say days, I'm not going to say times, but I'm going to say there's some weird patterns of behavior that's happening in my life. I thought to share.
Go on.
I woke up one morning and I saw an email from a flower company. So I said, it's like 9 something. I said, what's going on here? So I've gone into it. I've ordered flowers to somebody's house. Now I'm thinking to myself, what kind of blood clot fraud is happening today? Then I had to retract my steps. Went back forward and remembered what happened last night. The man them got drunk, started chatting about we need to grow up, and then the man them set a task and said, if the man them are really on this growing up thing, order flowers for the girl you love now. And I kind of remembered the convo.
Wow.
So I asked the other brothers, did you order flowers? They said, no, we just made you do it. So I looked at the flowers I ordered. They weren't the greatest. So I have to redeem myself before them flowers come.
Oh my God.
So now, these flowers I've ordered last night are coming tomorrow. But if I order flowers now, they might not come tomorrow, they might come the day after. So I'm like, first of all, why did I order these flowers? But this is exciting now. We got to try and beat the flowers.
Yeah.
So I've gone to Interflora.
Strongly.
Let's just do someone reliable, trustworthy. You can have convos with them if it goes wrong. Woo. So I've got the bad boy flowers there. I've sent them. And in my mind, it doesn't matter. We'll see what happens when it happens. Now, I've said to myself, oh yeah, also I said, what message did I put on these flowers?
Yes, because that
I'm
was
the
a
type of
question I was about to ask.
Yeah, I'm that type of person that will be very introspective about things. I'll think about a conversation we had.
Yeah.
I won't leave my name. I'll think about a conversation we had and leave something there so you know it's me.
Right.
I left James Morrison lyrics.
Oh gosh.
We have a problem. Saved by the bell. You upstairs, sir?
Is there a code?
No, there's no code.
You give me.
John. Yeah, he's coming upstairs now, sir. 2 seconds. He'll come with you now.
So what did you write? You give me
No.
something.
I wrote.
that makes me feel
Alright.
alright.
Chuckie, I've done a step further and maybe too far.
Good.
I wrote. Although I agree with James Morrison, here are your flowers. Which made me go, why did I write that? And I text this person lyrics from a James Morrison song, that same song that says, I have never bought you flowers. I can't work out what they mean.
Wow.
So I'm like, to do this in a drunken state for me is
That's
absolutely
cold.
incredible.
That's
But-
cold.
Oh, come on, it's me. But the next one we got to do now is
I
we
hear
have to
it.
redeem it. Because they flowers, they're not sharp enough. So I've then said,
That's actually cold.
come on, my brother, it's me. So then I've said to myself, all right, cool, we need to redeem this. So I've gone and sent more flowers. I've got to send another note. So in the new note, I've put, I'm quite impressed with what I can do under the influence of alcohol. I still feel the same about James Morrison. But it's time for you to tell me why we send flowers. But these flowers are absolutely incredible. Left it there. Now, through my day, I've kind of forgotten that I've done this. The person's texted me the next day, and they're bare upset. Bare upset. Sorry, I haven't contacted you. Rare. It's just been going on bare in my life. I've realised, oh, the flowers haven't arrived.
Right.
This is crazy. You mean to tell me you've woken up telling me you've had one of the worst days in your whole entire life, and now I'm just gonna try and cheer you up, carry on with my day.
And you don't even know what's coming.
You don't even know what's coming. Woo.
Wow.
Woo.
So when was this? Oh, you said you're not.
I said I'm not giving days.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Because that will help. Let's not help. So then all of a sudden now, on our woo, I get a text. I can't believe you done this. You see the note. You're so sweet. Crazy. Crazy now. Feels gassed. It's one of the best days. Left it. Explained a little bit, but said I guess the rest of the reasons will make sense later on. Oh my god, it's gone crazy. You sent me more.
Oh shit.
Explain the reasons why I sent more.
Yeah.
She's going crazy.
Damp in the
now.
panty now.
But the question is, what's going on, Paul? If you understand where I'm coming from. Nice story. Beautiful gesture. But the question is, why is this happening, big man? You could have sent it to anybody. You could have given them James Morrison lyrics to anyone in the world. But you placed it there. Chuckie, what's the next thing I done after that?
I've got no idea.
Played Future, went right back to what I should be. That was way too nice, too sweet, too wet.
You're nuts.
Let's go back to Future. But that's what happened to me this.
So, okay, I do have some questions.
Of course.
I want to go back to the point of when the person said send flowers to a person that you love.
Yeah.
What you love. Don't go too mad. You went too mad with it.
You said who? Bring
You
it.
know what I mean, though. But it wasn't like that. But I hear you.
Thank you.
I do hear
love.
you.
So, judging by it, because you can't remember exactly how it all went, but it
I
seems
can,
it
but
seems
for
as though
podcast
you went straight back. Yeah, it seems like whatever. But it seems like when that person said that to you, you immediately had somebody in mind.
That's the problem.
Right.
Why is that a problem?
Why is that a problem?
Because we are future listeners over here. And we never deviate from the plan.
So, I mean, look,
Shout
in
out
my
Jordan.
mind, I'm actually trying to work out who this person is. I've got a couple of people in mind.
Yeah.
Serious.
Is that good? You might want to take that part out, actually.
No, why?
Because I'm saying you got a couple of people in mind. I don't know what
he
that.
knows them as well, innit?
No,
No,
it might
what does it mean
assume
he
that
has
he's. It might assume that he's got a lot going on.
It might assume that, but it also might assume that I keep my cards close to my chest.
True.
And where you don't know anything, you just jump at bare things.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Never always think negative.
So, this person is going to think, this is really nice that you've done that. And I'm so happy. And you put extra bounce in my step for the
Course.
foreseeable. What next? What next? Why are you doing that? What do you want from me? That's probably what she's going to be thinking. No? And if you then just go back to Future, then what does it mean?
It means he's a love bomber. That's what that
Ooh,
means.
Love bombing. Is that a thing?
It's a toxic trait.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you
It
done
does.
it before?
It does sound like it still.
What is it?
It's basically you flood.
I've done it before.
You flood with affection and then like you just disappear, bro.
Nah, so I don't think that he's gonna disappear though. That's not what I think. He's not that guy.
Thank you.
So, but I still think you can be a love bomber without disappearing.
Huh?
Yes. You don't have to disappear.
Love bombing is where the abusive.
Here you go.
What?
Read that.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I stopped at abusive. You can't
Yeah, I
call
know
me this.
exactly. I know, so did I.
That's why I said it's
Where
toxic,
abusive
innit?
partner
So-
is bombarding love onto their. So yeah, the words.
They're crazy.
Crazy.
How dare you?
Abusive and victim is the way that this is being described is obviously a
Sure.
bit extreme,
Sure.
but the sentiment.
Yes.
Okay, then if
It's
we're-
like you are, by doing that, you are emotionally taking them to a certain place.
Right. Without the intent.
No, yeah, with no intent of it being anything.
No, don't accuse me of that. Don't you dare accuse me of that.
Did you feel?
It's only
good?
because you went straight back to Future.
Yeah. Did you feel good when she praised you?
Where did the... Sorry, yeah, that's a good one. And also, what was that doing for you?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Go on.
I can tell you, I was so happy she was happy. That's when I knew it was a problem.
Right.
I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. It wasn't really about me. I was looking at it like, I'm so happy our day's been around. Like, genuinely happy. And she didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. It meant nothing. I just didn't like the fact that there was a kick up in her day. And I was glad that we'll get back to a smooth ride and she could have a great day.
But you had already sent the flowers before you knew she had a hiccup. She could have a great day.
You asked me about the reaction.
Okay.
So obviously the reaction,
Got you.
I would have known
Got you.
more before because of Woo. She's woke up, upset, messaged me, Woo. She don't even know something's happening. Woo, woo. Woo.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know what? Sometimes, anyway, got love bomb, man.
No. That sounds, the wording in that, that's wild. Wild.
Not within abusive and victims and all that type of stuff.
So,
Sometimes just do things that are lovely.
Sorry, I was gonna
What's that?
say, we don't like the labels of stuff. Like when like the EDL lot, like I'm not racist, mate. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want immigrants coming in. Like so. It's
Now,
like,
Jeremy did the best one though.
what do you do?
When they asked him, oh, so like, how long have you been a gamer? And he said, I'm not a gamer, I just play games. They said, no, but you're a gamer. And he's like, no, I've just been playing computer. Like, I've played computer for years before you even had a touch. He's like, so what, if I use a microwave, am I a microwaver? And then he goes, am I a microwavee?
Yeah. He's got
Too funny. Am I a microwavee?
I'm with that though. There's too many labels. There's a label for everything. Why can't you just do something and that's just what you enjoy doing? Why does it have to have a name? So yeah, I'm just showing love. Why does it have to have a name? Love bombing. Can I just show someone that maybe I like, but I can't admit properly on the podcast that I like? Again.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear that still. I hear it. Lean into it a little bit more though. I would say lean into it a little bit more. Nah, lean into it. I hear it. Lean into it. If there's something there a little bit, lean into it, man. Sure.
You should.
We're not here for long, you know. You're soon dead.
Speak for yourself, man.
I shouldn't say
Living is the longest thing you'll do. There is nothing you do longer than living. This whole life is short thing. Big man, what do you know about that? You're not here before. You're not here after. You're here during. And it's the longest thing you'll do. So
What,
like,
live?
Yeah.
What's the quickest thing?
What do you do that's quicker than living? What do you do that's quicker than living?
You mean
Piss.
longer? You mean
Piss.
longer?
What do you
Piss.
do say longer?
No, what do you do that's longer than living?
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's longer than living.
Try.
But you said it goes quick. He's saying it's longest. It's the longest thing you'll do.
So what the hell do you do that's longer than life that you're aware of?
No, that's a good. I like the way you've spun that. So then everything's quick then.
See it there?
So nothing's
Life is
long.
long.
So nothing's long.
Life is
Everything's-
long.
Everything's quick. It just depends on how you look at the glass.
Everything's quick. Life is long. I'm gonna like, oh man, it's an hour away. But how long's life?
Yeah, but you okay.
Well, it could be an hour. That could be
It could be an hour.
I don't want to make this dark. But you're gonna make me do this.
Oh,
Sometimes it's dead before it come out. That's
Yeah.
not long.
that was almost Zion. Yeah, but Zion is stronger than that. Now it's been 8 years, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if I say to you, come and go around the corner, you're like, oh, it's an hour. If you're 45, that's nothing. You've been there for 45 years. What's an hour? God did it, man. Quick. How many times have you done that hour journey? You've done it multiple times within that 45 years of living. And you're still here. Quick. The longest thing you do is live.
Well, then if the longest thing that you do is live, then you definitely lean into it then. Because it's a long
Damn
life.
it, you was right!
It's a long life. If it's quick, then you gotta pick and choose who you're gonna do the
Yeah.
quickness with. If
but
it's
no,
long,
but-
then you might as well go for it. Because if it's dead, you still got more time.
I like that, but my problem is it might be life. Now we got a problem.
As in, you might spend the rest of your life with this person.
You might. At
That's
this point
a
in your
beautiful
life.
thing,
Why
yeah.
is that a problem?
He's not ready.
To
You
learn.
are ready, you know. No, that's the thing.
Wait, don't talk like
You
this.
say that you say this, but you are ready.
I just think I am honest. You've been doing R&B for 5 years. That means you've had 5 years of environments with incredible women, and you are just like me, single.
he's
So don't give me no
really
bull
out.
crap.
If I'm going down this road, I'm not going alone.
I had to spin. How do I get out of this? It's free. So I'm just the only one that just admits. I could be ready, but at the same time I could be.
I'm just the only one that admits.
I'm the only one that admits.
Did you still get to Carnival?
So I've eaten some like that.
Did you still get there?
I did.
How?
And then as soon as I got there, first thing you said to me, I just see Chuckie. I was like, right, how? There's a lot of people. So,
How? How the hell did you get to Carnival? How? How did you do Carnival in crutches? How did you do it?
Chuckie, perseverance is something that the black man only has for things in life that has the ability to break him down. Number 1 is vibes. Number 2 is women. You place vibes and women.
outside in West London, we're finding a way.
Yes.
I hear it. How many people did you go with? Did you go with a few?
Yeah, I had to because
It would have been too mad of a...
First of all, Chuckie, I'm your friend. So even if I didn't do nothing to do with this, just being your friend and going West London means you're stopped every 5 minutes anyway. Everybody knows Chuckie. I have to make this very clear. And Savage Dan. Everybody knows Chuckie or Savage Dan. I can't just boast out. Sometimes it was just, how's Chuckie? How's Dan? How's Chuckie? How's Dan? I'm thinking, how am I?
Do you know why it's funny? Because his perspective of how he sees things is the same perspective of how I see it.
Oh,
And I'll be walking around, where's Poet? I'm like, I don't know, like, I don't know. All I know is I'm here. I'm here. But
What
also,
about
do you know what it
me?
is, yeah?
Go on.
Which I've said this before, is that with obviously doing this with you as well, yeah, and Filthy being such, it's a big cultural thing. I'm connected to Filthy. Even though I'm not there, I'm connected to Filthy. So a lot of people associate that with me as well. Do you get what I'm saying? 100%. So that's a whole nother amount of people that are approaching me. That's like that cult that see me and they just, oh yeah, Chuck's from Filthy. I get that so often. I ain't been on Filthy for years, you know. I ain't been there for time. You know, one day I'm just gonna go there and I'm just gonna walk past the camera or something like that.
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm just gonna do a
I'm so,
crossover.
they'll be like, at least you can say your Chucks and Filthy now. You see it,
But yeah, nah, like, yeah, from that perspective, Carnival. I mean, I went on Sunday with my mum, and I think there's a difference between if I step with the man them or my brethren or whatever, it's different. When I saw obviously just with my mum, it was insane. It was insane. But though, we had a good time. I think my Sundays on Carnival have changed now since Peter's passed. So I don't know if I ever told you this. My mum and Peter met at Carnival, you know. They met at Carnival in the 90s. Early 90s. That's when they met. Yeah. So that's
Pause.
actually a special day.
you can never move out of West London.
Yeah, see it now.
Your things, pause,
Different. Okay.
Yeah, cemented. So my mum met Peter there at Carnival. So that's already a special day and time for her, even more so. And they would always go Carnival together. Like to celebrate that, but also just because it was Carnival. They've always been going for years and whatnot. That's just their thing. They'll go Sunday, Monday, or sometimes they'll miss Sunday and they'll just go on a Monday, whatever. Or vice versa. But obviously, since Peter's passed, I think the first year when Carnival had come back, my mum was not on going at all. Then the next year, I just said to her, do you know what? Like, just come with me. We'll just go early in the morning. And then once it starts to get a little bit busy, if you start feeling a little bit funny about being there, whatever, we'll just leave. And I'll just leave with my mum. It's cool. It's not a problem. Because I knew I'm going to go there on a Monday. So it's cool. So we went early. I think that year we went there must have went about 12. Got there for 12. It was quiet, but it was nice. We saw the floats, the trucks, all of that. Sound systems just set up, whatnot. We're walking around and it was kind of cool. And then it kind of got to 3-4 o'clock and my mum was still, do you know what I mean, in a nice sort of vibe. And we left early and it worked out all right for me because I had family and I'm not good at, if I know that I've got something to do in the evening like this, with an event, and it's on my mind, I'm not really good at staying in places for too long when I know I've got to do that.
You got family, let me go home.
Yeah, let me go and deal with that event, innit?
Woo.
And also, there's no reception. So if someone's trying to call me about something that's important and that, I just need to make sure that I'm available to deal with all of that. But anyway, fast forward this year, same thing. Touch road with Mumsy. Got there a little bit later, so she's a bit more comfortable now. We've got there around 1 o'clock. I think we got there about 1 o'clock, 1:30 or whatnot. And just touched the road. Just touched the road. Went for a walk. Watched the trucks. Went to the sound. We even went to one place that she always goes to, that she used to go to with Peter, was Gladdywax, which is like, it's one of the sound systems on the top of
Gladdywax!
Yeah. We went down there and just had a little one skank. You get what I'm saying? They're playing some dub music, some reggae music and that. We're just there me and my mumsy holding a vibes. It was nice, man. And it's such a blessing as well, sometimes I say this, and maybe sometimes I'm kind of joking, but at events, I'll be like R&B and slow jams, for example, I'll be like, who's here with a family member? Is anyone with their mum, or is anyone with a parent or whatnot? And sometimes when I say it, people laugh, yeah? Because like, what the fuck would you be doing here with your mum and that? But I'm like, to be able to go certain places and step certain places and have certain experiences with your parent when you are at an older age, I think it's a major blessing.
R&B slow jam is not a part of that.
I think so. Maybe not family.
Family's a part of that.
Nah, man. It's a young thing. It's a young thing. Family and R&B and slow jams is quite different. If you look at the clientele, it's
100%.
young.
Family is a young thing, but
Yeah.
no, it's not a young thing actually. It's like
It's a younger.
Because I've seen a woman over there, vintage, over there, and she looked crazy. I can't lie, she looked crazy.
Yeah.
American thing, vintage,
Yeah.
full floor, crazy.
What are you saying? R&B and slow jams.
Full floor?
Full floor, and she was crazy.
You saying fourth floor was vintage? Fourth floor's not vintage, man. Fifth floor is man. Fifth floor's vintage. We're looking at vintage now.
Full floor's vintage.
Is it? Yeah. Fourth floor's vintage. That's crazy.
All right, Paddy, what's going on with this?
What are you doing, bro? Anyway, go on.
I would have said it out loud.
Anyway,
Yeah, man.
your point.
So yeah, man, when I go there, because of the music variety and the way the music can go, I would bring my mum to family because we might hear a couple. R&B slow jams is so centered around love and profanity.
Profanity. So is family. Suck your
Family.
mother.
Aye.
But
They're
yeah,
both.
man.
Nah, bring your mum, man.
But yeah, nah. So what day did you go?
I had to go Monday. Sunday, I had some. The thing is, because of this whole, even over me and you speaking about Hcpod, where I'm taking that, I really want to take things on board. It just means I don't have time. I don't have no time, so I had to delegate. I said, yo, it's either Sunday or Monday. One, because of the leg, obviously, but
Of
two,
course, yeah.
even if the leg was calm, the workload is. So we just got to make priorities. So I went on the Monday.
So where did
Shout.
you park?
Where did they?
Where did you park up? Like, what
I
sound
don't know
system?
the
Where
roads
was you?
like that. I just know I came out like
No, what like sound system? Where was you? Like, where did you spend majority of the time?
Deviation. Is that where the...
Oh, yeah. I keep missing.
That
Deviation looks like
was-
it's a vibe.
What? Let me tell you something about Dave. I've gone down the road, gone a couple places, come back, the man them are still there. And you know I'm running slow because it was crazy over there. And obviously, vibes, age group, maturity, proper over there. Shout out Sushi. I saw Sushi in Carnival.
Oh, big up Sushi.
Over with the East Africans doing her thing.
Strongly. Do they have a corner?
Boy, you know, their old things, the corner's East. Come on, fam. They have to just take everything. But Deviation, the good thing about Deviation as well is like there was places where I could lean up because of where it was centered. So little railings and little seats, and whereas everything else was kind of out in the open, which meant it was kind of difficult for people like me and too much of a young crowd. Not to say that's a problem, but when them pack up, sir, there's no compromise, there's no excuse me. It's all crazy. But Carnival, I cannot lie, what a vibe. Shout out everyone that showed
did
love.
you catch anyone who was Frisco over there? Was Frisco over at the
I saw Frisco, yeah, but he was angry. Such left him.
Okay.
He was marching. And Tuesday, it's August. I said, yeah, woo.
Yeah. You have to just read the temperature and...
At all times. Oh, I saw Wiley right at the start.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I saw that was funny. I was like, Wiley, I see you on Sunday. Yeah, Snow Stream. He said, come on. So yeah,
Okay.
if you're listening to this, I've done the Soul Stream already, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so Snow Stream.
Wait.
Wiley.
So wait, is it out?
It's this Sunday. Oh, when this comes
Are you
out
doing
tomorrow.
it this Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, so basically you're saying it from when. That's going to be crazy.
Oh, don't even talk to me about it.
That's going to be crazy. Do you know what? Some people are not going to know what you're talking about, by the way.
So, my good friend, Jay Avalanche, has been allowed by the wonderful individuals in this country that somewhat run the law to do streams again. And
They stopped him.
They stopped him.
That's why he stopped.
That's why he stopped. So now
Interesting. Why?
I think just maybe it's very interesting now that it's the content that was on the live stream and where he's coming from. Obviously, they can't coexist together. So with you being the person with the history you have just coming out of prison, and then some of the content that was spoken about on the live stream just made it a bit of a situation where if that's what's going on for you, you can't do this no more. So, which I think is very interesting. We can get onto that at some point as well. Like, and for me, it started off in America. The moment Adam 22 is having people on his podcast, No Jumper, and the next thing you know, Bear Manager's going in prison. It just made this space to me definitely almost like an investigation playground for police.
Can we put that on the board and come back to that?
Yeah, no problem.
Because I think we should
come back to
that should have its own time. But yeah, you're gonna go and you're gonna do his stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my stream there. It's gonna be interesting. They've got us at a golf course. I don't know understand why. Me, Wiley, M Huncho's now joined it as well. The only thing I will say to everybody is at 4:30 by hook or crook, I am sorry.
God.
I have to watch Liverpool versus Arsenal. I don't mind if I do it on the stream there, whatever. I have to. That is the Black Man Derby. John Barnes versus Ian Wright. It just means way too much for me to pretend I can't watch it.
Yeah, 100%. I hear that still. I'm surprised it's at a golf course though. I would have thought it would have been in the yard and that. But either way, it doesn't matter. That lineup there is crazy. And yeah, I really hope that at some point in time, Jay Avalanche will forward on the couch.
He's asked to.
Yeah, I really want that. I really, really want that.
Yeah, he's asked to.
I really, really want that.
Big character.
Yeah, 100%.
Big
And I'm not even to sound funny, like, because I've been thinking about this a lot, but like, and maybe this is another conversation in itself. It's like, at this present moment, and I felt like this at one time before COVID, yeah, I don't have that much of a desire to speak to anybody other than my mates. I don't.
Pin that on the board as
Okay.
well as a bigger conversation.
Alright,
No.
cool.
Stop talking about it now. But that is a show in itself.
Yeah, I just don't have a desire to do it. But he's somebody I just would love to vibe with the man and that. So
In a few weeks, can we talk about that, Chuckie?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
evolution of this job and the evolution of the roles that all of us play within it. And obviously, I think at the start, maybe you talk to people to get, because you're not quite sure, but then eventually you're Chuckie online. And the conversation you're having is more with your engaged crowd than it is necessarily to have unless it's chosen by you.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I'll be very when we do talk about that, I'm going to actually be very transparent in how I feel about certain things, because it's not going to hurt anyone. It's just how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, put that on the board. But yeah, anyway, looking forward to that stream. Anyway, you said you saw. He said you saw Wiley at Carnival. I know he did the rounds. He was at Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a few different places or whatever. It was good to see him. But yeah, flipping. Yeah, Wiley's been there for a minute. I missed some of those places. I didn't go in and around all of that. I went. We did Gladirax. I went by Volcano Sun very briefly. That was flipping ram and packed to pieces. I couldn't even. Once I got round there, I was like, you know what? My carnival was so smooth up until that bit there. I was like, we was trying to walk through. I was with my brother Julio. I was trying to walk through, and I just said to him, as we was walking through, I stopped him and I said to him, bro, I'm just letting you know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go all the way up there. Because in my head, there's only one way back as well. So we got to fight all the way to get to the front bit to go to the sound. And then we got to fight all the way to come back out. But I'm not going to be a party pooper. If you want to do it, I'm letting you know, I'm definitely 100% down for doing it. And I won't say anything going forward. But I just need to make it real clear right now. I don't want to do this.
I respect that.
And then he was like, all right, cool. Now I kind of do. So I was like, all right, cool. So we're walking through. And then I see him turn around. He's like, nah. He said, nah. Then we just went about our thing. Saw some of the trucks. Whatless. Oh, big up Puffy as well, by the way.
Huh?
DJ Puffy. You know Puffy?
Oh, this country.
Nah, he's from Barbados, but he's from all over. He plays all over. He's played at Family before. Puffy is genuinely. When I say this, he is one of the best DJs I've ever seen, bro. He is so good at what he does. He's such a complete, not just a complete DJ, but he's a complete selector. So he's a man who, he comes from Barbados. He can play everything. And he talks on the microphone really well. And he adapts wherever he goes. So you'll see this man play, he'll do a set in Grenada, then Jamaica, then LA, then New York, then London, then Amsterdam, then Tokyo, then Australia. And it's like, he's doing these different sets, but he's still him. And he's still, regardless of what he's playing, whether he's playing hip hop, whether he's playing dancehall, whether he's playing whatever, yeah, he still gives that authentic side of essentially sound system in the way that he's so good, blood. I swear to God, he's so cold. And we booked him for Family a couple of years ago. He did his thing, like that's my proper guy. But he was like, he's also a part of was it Chocolate Nation? So you see, I don't know if you ever see the viral clip of like when they start doing the chocolate thing and that. Let me show it to you quickly.
Yeah, that sounds a bit crazy.
What, a Juva?
No.
Who?
I don't know if it was in Juve. Hold on 1 second. Puffy, proper. See, a man who can talk on the mic and create a moment, bro. Yeah. Like, not everyone can do that, you know?
At all.
That's a real skill. Proper selector. He came to Family on the Monday. He just passed through. He's in, I don't know where in the world he is at the moment, but Puffy, proper guy. Big up DJ Quest as well, who's from that side. There's some good selectors over there that can just really adapt and play everywhere. There's certain DJs that they come from a certain region and they can only really play in that region. They're not able to translate elements of what they do anywhere else, which is fair enough. But you know what? Like, someone like him just has that, as a DJ, has that extra, that X factor. And he's good at making edits. He's good at flipping. He could do everything, bro. They're really good. And he live streams. I think that's how it became really popular, like through COVID, just doing these live streams and whatever. They're like radio sets and that, but he's just very, very, very good, man. Big up Puffy every time.
Change your names.
yeah.
There's other names, man.
Do you know who needs to change their name as well, lightly? DJ Head. I keep seeing him on my thing all the time, on my timeline. I'm sorry, I know you might be the guy where you're from, but I'm sure it can't just be me. Are you seeing him as well? I see him. He comes up on my Twitter timeline all the time, just always chatting about Kendrick. I know Kendrick's his guy and that, but every minute I'm seeing DJ Head, I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that one, mate.
Mate, also, can we talk about in Carnival? Every year, there's always something shared, some type of monstrosity shared. There's been nothing this year.
No.
So can we credit the good people of Carnival? Can we credit the community itself for behaving adequately? There was no, bless you, there was no real issues that I saw.
No.
And from my understanding, I don't know if this is totally accurate, but I think there was less arrests this year than there was last year. So, and I see the plan, Chuckie. Every time I walk through Carnival, I always see a new house or a new building knocked down. Yeah. And then there's more high-rise buildings that you're creating. It's almost like you're creating the issue for the future. The more people you move into that part of London, when you do Carnival, it's going to be a bit more of a more manic situation. It's 100%. Almost like you're trying to create the issue. But shout out people of Carnival for not falling into the trap.
Yeah, 100%. It's again in its authenticity when you see all the communities coming together. The reality is that 99% of people, all they want to do is just have fun. Yeah, that's it. That's all they want to do. Yeah. They want to find their bit that they like, and they just want to have fun, and that's what that is. I saw some people upset about the food prices though.
Outrageous.
Was it?
Did you see the comment I left on someone's page?
What?
I left a comment on someone's page. I just left it. I come back, it's all 1,000 likes and bare things because I don't get it. You're saying outrageous, but I don't get it. Let me show you what I don't get. Chuckie, I guess we're from a different generation. A woman complained about paying £28 for food. So why did you pay £28 for food?
Right then!
It doesn't make sense.
Exactly!
For you to go and pay £28 for food and then do a whole video filming the people them, complaining about the people them after you've paid the money, don't make sense.
Do you know why? Do you know why she paid?
Allow it.
Do you know why she paid?
Why?
Because she wanted to complain.
Oh my God! So
she wanted to go online and just say something. You know what? That's where we are at the moment. By the way, just go online, just and do it. Experience the bad thing that you can easily avoid if you don't want it. Yeah. You can easily avoid this. But you know what? I need to experience this so that I can go on TikTok and give my review.
And do you know what? People consistently put themselves in places of disappointment and blame someone else. So the first thing is £28. What's the thing they say after that? It better be nice.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It don't have to be nice.
Exactly.
It's £28. That's the issue. Now it's £28 and it's not nice. Now you need somewhere to vent that.
Of course.
And that's when I just leave a comment saying, from the moment I saw £28, rent out my gun.
Strongly.
Rent out my gun.
Yeah, I'm out of there. And do you know what it is as well, yeah? The reason why that's even more of a stinker is because do you know how much places there is there to go and get food? Oh, God, that's so... If you're telling me that this is the only place in the whole of Carnival to go and get food, all right, well then, yeah. I saw it going, it's mad. But... all you need to do is go up there a little bit, or go down there, or bus a left, go down there, bus a right, go down this way, go down this way, bus a right, no, go left, go right. That's all you need to do. There's food all about the place.
You couldn't avoid the food. You couldn't avoid the... I went up, sir. Where'd I go? Where'd I come from? Kensal Rise, is that like that? I saw a whole park dedicated to food. I said the last thing you should be doing, sorry, for me, is going Carnival complaining about something where you have 725 options. It don't make sense. Go look at the other ones.
Let me lick them in their forehead now.
Lick them now.
Right. Do you know how much I paid for food?
How much you pay?
£35 for two.
What?
Yeah? Two.
Say it again for the person in the back.
£35 for two. Do you know what I got?
What'd you get?
Jerk chicken, rice, macaroni and cheese, plantain, fried dumpling, and goat gravy. Twice.
That one's called know how.
Huh? Oh, and a little salad. There wasn't much room, so they just dropped a leaf and
Give a leaf.
I wasn't trying to be too healthy. I was just trying to up my diabetes.
You know what I'm saying? If they put the coleslaw on there, like a small spoon of coleslaw.
I was just trying to raise up my blood pressure.
Come on,
G.
No, what? Raise it?
Yeah, man.
What they raise
and
up?
It was nice. It was nice. Shout out to L&J catering and that. And I don't want to hear anyone in the comments saying, "Oh, maybe I got a." Let me tell you something. You see, in that place in particular, I'm paying the money. Here's my thing. obviously, sometimes I'll take a gift and that, and people can give me things. Of course, I'm gonna take that.
Same,
But
man.
see, sometimes now, yeah, my thing is I'm on the freeness and the discount from the big corporation. You see, from the people that are like us that are hustling, trying to
You
do their
know
little
me.
thing, and I'm giving you some money, man. Like, even if I'm not paying the whole thing, let me just give you something. There was I'm walking down the street. There's some guys that were selling, but the amount of people that were selling punches, by the way.
Oh wow.
That was like a big hustle. Yeah. Everyone. Hey, here's what I'll say. I'm sorry. Here's what I'm saying, yeah.
God.
There were so many of you lot did it. They all taste the same. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They all taste. I know you all think that you're offering something different because your one's the. No. It tastes all the same.
What do you mean?
And it's
They
fine.
They get from the same place. It's like a drug line. They all got the same supplier.
But you know what though? I'm seeing people that, you know what I mean? They want to give me the. I'm like, nah, man. Let me just pay for some at least, because I know you're hustling, and it's not easy. It's not easy being, even though there's a lot of people there. Sometimes getting people to part with their money isn't easy, man. Especially if they don't know what they're getting. So let me just do that. I'll support that. But yeah, £35 for 2 meals.
I respect it. I think I paid like a £5 for a patty. I think
Yeah,
I paid a £5 for a patty. That was calm.
yeah.
Bought a few patties, and I'm sorry, the food at Carnival that I've experienced and I usually experience is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Carnival is where I decided to say, do you know what? This coconut water thing can't be a joke no more. It was Carnival. Someone come up to me and go, poet, Chuckie, poet. I said, Chuckie's not here, it's just me. And I took the coconut water. And ever since then,
Yeah.
I'm in Chuckie.
Come
So,
on, man.
and you know what? One thing we have to stop doing as well. I get it. We're in the current climate. Attention, I guess, means a little bit more than respect. People want that as a currency more than even actual currency. I get it all. But you know when you go Carnival, you know they're trying to shut down Carnival. They're trying to do everything to prevent Carnival. So you lot stop turning up to just critique it. Turn up to turn up.
Yeah.
Don't turn up to £20 for fish. Stay in your yard.
Yeah, stay in your
Cook.
Or eat before you come out.
Or eat. That's what I used to do.
Yeah, or bring a packed lunch.
Or leave your expectations at home.
There you go.
Oh.
That is it. All right then. Are we finished with cut that? Does anyone care about Lily Phillips's parents begging her to stop doing the thing?
Oh, hell no.
Wait, did they beg her to stop or beg her to stop chopping 100 brothers?
That's why they're saying something, and I'm so
They're begging
happy.
for something. Well, basically, okay, give context. I don't know what the interview was about, but the parents was talking, and dad was basically saying, I knew my daughter did OnlyFans and that, but he said, I genuinely thought that it was just a lingerie thing. I didn't realise that it was this whole thing. And he's like, you know, they wanted her to stop doing it, and he said that they questioned a lot about her childhood, because they were saying, like, did we do something wrong? Like, what was it that we did that was wrong that has made her do this? But he's like, from as far as I'm concerned, and we're aware, her childhood was just filled with a lot of love. So they didn't really understand, like, how it's got to this.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
a longer conversation, man.
Yeah. She was obviously watching it. She was watching what her parents were saying and that. And she was co-signing. Yeah, it was all love and this, that, and the thing or whatnot. But, you know, I saw it, guys, she's already 9,000 deep in. And
100.
That's
100.
not, I don't know if that's stopping anytime soon.
Well, Lily Phillips is just out there. She's obviously the human mattress. That's her job. She gets paid for it. Eventually, the mattress is gonna get thrown away. And at that point, you're just a mattress outside. And people don't care about the mattress no more.
They definitely don't care about the one outside. And the people that do care about the mattress outside is techie.
And the couple mattresses that I've seen outside and there's nothing wrong with being a human mattress.
Nothing wrong with it. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I'm just saying, in this human mattress porn industry, one thing I've seen in the past year is the amount of deaths that are happening. Because when porn was happening back in the day, it was so hidden. It was top shelf in the sweet shop. It was after 10 o'clock, there wasn't really ways of being exposed to it. Like, I wouldn't look at a porn star back in the day and have them as a quote-unquote celebrity in commercial media. That has changed today. But the only bad thing about it, for their point of view, is now you're going to hear everyday people's opinions, whereas back in the day, you could bend over, do what you're doing, no one knows. Well, kind of, but not everyone knows. Whereas now everybody knows. So I think, Lily Phillips, this is okay to a point, but eventually, bruv, your parents are going to start saying things, and your family starts saying things, then you start noticing what your family's saying with the internet, and before you know it, Lily Phillips is settling down with a kid saying, can I forget the past? Didn't a porn star died the other day? A Brazilian one. Mad thing. Big back off bare things. Dead.
What for though? Like one of them injections and that?
Usually they're dying because of injections, so they're maintaining the whatever in order to stay in the conversation is how they die. Or another way they're dying right now is just mental things. Overdose and bare things. Yeah. So I'm feeling sorry for them, man. Don't take that many souls, brother. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's actually a lot, man. But you know, yes, because what's mad is that, like, out of curiosity, I was genuinely out of curiosity. I was watching like what she was going on with, and she's in America with the big dons now. I couldn't believe it. They're all out there, the big, like the name brand dons and that, all taking a slice and whatnot. So obviously, I think she's like I think she might have signed some type of contract and that, and she's out in America and doing what she's doing. But yeah, whatever it is that she needs to learn, whenever she needs to learn it, she will get there in her own time. And maybe she may not, do you know what I mean? But I think one of the things that is really interested in what the parents said was that, and this is maybe for a lot of parents, like, all you can actually do is your best. They are going to go out, at some point they're going to go out into the village, and sometimes the village can just, one person can corrupt you. A group of people can corrupt you. You know, you could just be in and amongst certain things, and you want to hope that in being a parent, that the things that you've installed in them, when they approach these situations, they handle them in a different way. But it doesn't actually always work like that. No. It just doesn't work like that. There are certain things. My mum was a very good parent. My dad, same. My dad had things going on. Definitely had things going on. But ultimately, how he was with me, he was always there, present dad, whatever. I had mine's unique. Obviously, I had Peter and all of that too. But there was a period of time where there was certain things that was going on which I ain't even spoken to them about like that. Well, my dad would know, but not them. And it's like, anyone that would have known me around that time would have looked and been like, "Well, but you know, I'm saying good you and this, that, and blah, 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 and whatever else." But I was outside. I was obeying all of the rules inside, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I had to, you know what I mean, being at a certain time or certain things, like I was always obeying those. If my mum was upset or angry or whatnot, like I was not shouting back at my mum and doing all those stuff. I wasn't doing none of that. But you know what, though? I was just outside.
But you know what, though? I've met your mum and dad. They're sensational. So the principles that they would have given you for you to carry on the roads, come on.
Yeah.
And most important, do you know what? I shouldn't do this because I recently done a Derek Chisora genus thing. I spoke about black and white people. The white people in my DMs are going crazy. They're going crazy. They want me dead. They want me dead. They want me dead. They want me dead.
Gone.
But I'm going to give some more reasons for them to want me dead, and I hear it. Trust me, when I say these things, trust me, I think about myself being called Adam Steve at home next to Shirley, and I think, fucking hell, this little lanky nigga. Trust me, I do think that. So I see where you're coming from. But Chuckie, when I was younger, one thing I would say about me and my Caribbean friends, when we were outside, our parents made us feel like we were superstars. Like, we just felt like anything, food, clothes and shelter. My dad said, don't boast about doing that for your picnic because you get that in prison. So like realistically, my dad was so sick when it came to like, you're looking good at football. These are the things. He'd give me everything for football, try and encourage me in there. Oh, acting. My mum would, poetry. My mum, anything I done outside of whatever, they would encourage me in that field, and they would go, this is the makeup of you, it makes you feel special. Boom, woo. When I was interacting with other people, it's like their parents were telling them, make sure you listen to your teachers and make sure you listen to this and make sure you listen to that. And everything they were made to value was external factors. They were never taught, like their parents didn't tell them anything that they done for themselves that they rated. The teacher would go, oh, he done well, so then they would rate their student. Whereas if I told my mum I done something, the way she would rate me was woo. So I started looking at some of them people, because I still talk to them now as we get older. They don't do woo-ness. They're not really doing stuff for them. It's just all about, they feel better when they do something for someone else that doesn't benefit them in any capacity. It's like they're just of service their whole life. They don't, it's like, I can't describe it, but the people that, like in the Caribbean families, they're all very ambitious people. Like my brethren Gareth, shout out Gareth. He worked in retail. He's years later the manager of this thing, and he's going to different countries in this retail. He didn't just stay within that one parameter of, he had a level and a sense of ambition that drove him to do certain things. And it's just the drive I see within just my people. It does. I'm not saying you don't have the capacity to go and do that, because you do, but it's less and less when their parents are telling the child, you're special because of the things that make you unique. You shouldn't shy away from that, if I'm making any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get what you're saying still.
But because a lot of the girls that I know that are crazy, fam, their parents didn't give a shit, bruv. Doesn't mean that they didn't like house them and they didn't have, you could go to the yard and chill, but they were given so much freedom. They didn't really care like that about anything that they done. Like some of these girls, if they done art, I know some girls that do art and they're sick, but they're outside and their parents don't give a damn. And I'm like, rah, if you just focused on what your daughter was doing there, maybe they wouldn't have tried to look externally for somebody else that would have focused on those things, if I'm making any sense. The same reasons why I think guys sometimes get into gangs and all of that. That sort of neglect of the skill set that you have means that you go and look for someone else to praise it. And sometimes it's just some idiot stuff, and then you get...
Well, some certain things look cool. Some things people do certain things because they think it's cool as well. And they think, sometimes some people do certain things because when you're young, you want to do what you believe is the adult thing. So like even when you're out smoking and that from young, you feel like an adult doing that. It's like an adult thing. You're in that, you're hooked in that from early. You're doing what you believe is the adult thing to do. And then even with like the see the gang thing, I'm always, and I know that you like will agree on this too, it's like the gang thing is always a little bit techie, because it's like a lot of the time these are just friends from their estate and something's just happened. And that's the other thing now. It's like you're installing these things in me. I'm outside with my friends and I love them differently, but they're my brethrens, innit? Then all of a sudden, one of them might get licked down, or one of them just gets rushed. Someone comes back to the block, this one's being rushed. Like, what do you mean this one's being rushed? Come in, well, who did that? Well, can we go over there then and go and rush one of them? And then before you know it, it just goes back and forth until someone gets really hurt. And it's like, now you go home, you're inside, your parents don't necessarily know. Fredo's got a bar, actually, where in a song, where he basically says something about, Mum, I can't go shopping with you no more. Because, like, something about, it's just mad outside now. Yeah. So this is a youth that's going, like, he's got a certain bond with his mum, he's going shopping with her and whatever else, yeah. And maybe indoors everything's calm, but he's outside. And someone got hurt, which meant that something down the line mad's happened. And it's like, oh yeah, son, let's go shopping, let's go. Mum, I can't really do that no more. What do you mean you can't do that no more? Why? I didn't raise you to be one of them and this, that and thing and boom, boom. You should be doing your music and you should be... And it's like, yeah, I hear that. And I should be, but I can't help it. I'm outside.
Parents shouldn't put so much pressure on themselves as well. First of all, some of them are doing it for the first time and you have the capacity to get it wrong. That's number 100%. One. And number 2, especially if you're doing it by yourself, marriage in having to maintain a household, which is a business and a job within itself, next to showing the best version of yourself, which is what you have to do, to raise another human life form, that is a hard blood clot job.
In certain areas as well.
Brother, in certain areas and environments where you have to let them go to this school because you can't let them go to another school just due to your working circumstances. And you know the dangers of going to that school, but now you have to install more principles to keep them safe. And unfortunately, Lily Phillips' parents didn't do a good enough job.
Or did they not?
Or did they?
Because...
Or did they?
You know what? She literally could have just had a boyfriend
Oh, they were rich. Did you read that bit?
Were they?
Middle class family.
Oh, so they were middle class.
She went to
Middle
private
class
school.
isn't rich though. It's just
Lily,
up.
Lily grew up in a middle class household in Derbyshire. Her father, Lindsay, started his career as a cleaner but later built his own cleaning company, which gave the family financial stability. By the time Lily was 10, the business allowed them to enjoy 2 holidays a year.
Lovely. Nice for some, innit?
Own luxury cars and live in a 4-bedroom home. Both Lily and her brother also had access to private education, which reflected the comfortable lifestyle.
Right, got you.
You secluded her from the world, and then she saw how cool it was, and guess what?
And then
she met Desmond.
Right, and then that's it now.
It's mad now.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then once you get that now, and then you're just shaking on the bed. Do you get what I'm saying? It's all mad. You just want to just get in. Do you know what I mean?
You're from West London, furthermore, and I shouldn't just. But when I used to come West London, fam, you see the middle class gal in West London.
Yeah.
They were outside.
Yeah,
they were so outside. Their approach to life was so different to the gal in my jurisdiction. They will rob you. These gal, they would give you money, buy food. You couldn't believe what was going. You're paying for dinner.
We didn't. And
I'm
growing up where I grew up in that, yeah. A lot of them weren't set up chicks, to be fair.
They were nice people.
Yeah, like no matter what the class was, whether you were middle class or whether you were, working class, all of that. Like, I didn't necessarily grow up around girls that were on the set up thing.
Is it?
Yeah, nah.
Let me tell you something.
Really doing that.
You see, Farron, the guy that takes all the knives off people and all of that.
Yeah.
See his sisters.
Serious.
Farron in Scott, I respect that man so highly. You see that set? One time they robbed my brethren for his trainers. I just looked at him. I said, "You know what, big man? I said, go man. You have to go home.
That is mad.
Going home in your socks is crazy." And I said, and it's his fault. I said to him, "Don't put the fluorescent laces in your trainers. You're just asking.
Yeah, you're asking for it. You're asking.
We've gone to the park now. All he heard us say was, "Them trainers are nice." I looked at him, I said...
you know what time it is now.
Now you're asking for the Kyle card. I beg you, Kyle. Yo, Kyle, that card's not working today. Boy, I got the client, big man.
Yeah, crazy. Being robbed for your trainers that must hurt. That has got to hurt, man.
That's when you got to think about the decisions that your parents took. Lily Phillips, think about what's going on, man. You're disappointing your parents. Because when you go home with no shoes because you was bunking... There's 2 reasons for your parents to be vexed now.
Right. Talking of Fredo has been in this situation, where he's been in a situation for time, to be honest with you. But this other new situation come up where some girl or somebody they set up a page on Instagram and just started posting bare of his personal stuff, conversations he was having and all of that, yeah. And then afterwards, I saw that he was having conversations, sending voice notes and whatnot. At first, when I was seeing these voice notes going around and that, yeah, I definitely wasn't loving this, because I'm like, is he having a personal or private conversation with somebody? And then someone else is kind of leaking the voice notes the same way they kind of did. Remember when someone asked Chip about like, what are you going to respond back to Ambush? And he's obviously responded. He just sent a voice note back. Then that just went on the internet. Sometimes I'm a bit funny. I didn't even know that. Yeah. That was a private thing.
Is it? What did he say to the person?
He said, he said something like, why am I gonna respond to him as a low level hood nigger, like seeking attention or something like that. Sorry if I misquote it, but it was something along them things. Oh, wow. But he just responded back just saying that. Then obviously the person's put it on the thing and said, this is what he sent me or whatnot. And it's like,
what?
Yeah. So anyway, when I've heard those voice notes, that's kind of what's in my head a little bit. I'm old. So I don't see if I'm sending you something that is like that, then I don't see the necessity of...
You're not old, bro. You're a nice person. If I felt like that, I wouldn't have sent the voice note. I'd have fucking done it myself, you prick. Blimey hell.
Then I saw that he was doing a stream, and I saw that he was doing a stream with Billy, and I thought, you know what, yeah? This isn't a conversation that should be had at all. Neither of them Neither of them. Him, Billy, and also Fredo. Because, firstly, like, Fredo has a lot going on. He's got a lot to deal with. And a lot of that stuff that he's got to deal with is real life stuff. Mm-hmm. It's not like some joke thing or some like EastEnders type stuff, yeah. He's got some real life stuff to deal with, yeah. And in that, and in obviously with this person that is posting all that stuff, I can understand how for a moment you feel like you're fighting for your life. Because, you know, he's saying that some of the stuff is edited or whatever it may be, or he might just be worried about the perception and this, that, because of whatever else, yeah. But either way, he's probably tapped into this part of him where he's feeling like, I need to say something or whatnot. But in doing that, my thing is, deal with the real life stuff. Deal with all of that. You see, on this side as well, when I like Billy a lot, actually, yeah. But when I saw that, in my head, I couldn't help but think that Fredo isn't here. He's away, yeah. And Fredo comes from a certain community. He comes from a certain area and an environment where certain things happen, yeah. And in this real life stuff that's going on at the moment, where especially the pressure cooker's mad hot, if you have this type of conversation and this conversation isn't had in a certain type of way, people that come from that type of environment can be very, very, very ignorant. In their mind, if you laugh a certain way, or you look at the camera a certain way, or there's anything that can see as though like you're trying to get a moment, or you're trying to do a viral thing on my guy, the person you don't have to worry about is, the person you should worry about is not necessarily the guy who's in a different country dealing with all of that. The person you got to worry about is the brother who's still on the block, whose mum's a crackhead and that's happening and whatever else and nothing ain't going on. But I just love him though. I don't really like the way that this is. And it's like, sometimes I get that we are in an era where everyone wants to have the conversation. Everyone wants to share their side of the story. Everyone wants to do all of that. But I do think, for me personally, just me, there's a certain point where when certain things is happening, let this pass. And let that be dealt with in a certain type of way. And in that way, no one's put in any type of a mix-up. And if anyone is going to have that conversation, at least it be in a way where that conversation is also had in a certain type of way. When I watched the conversation, there was some funny parts in it, but the funny part was like, I know that Billy wants to ask, so he's asking a question, then Fredo's getting a little bit agitated, and then he kind of stops and then he asks, he says, so you saying, no, you good though?
I really said
and it's like, of course I'm not fucking good. Yeah. I've got this going on and that going on. And then that's the part now where something, because Billy now can look at the camera a certain way, he could do certain things a certain way, and it could just be perceived in a whole different way. And Billy's a good guy.
He's a good guy, man.
He's a good guy. So yeah, for me, I was just like, when I watched that, I only wanted to bring it up because I thought, yeah, man.
Do you know what I think Fredo's team should do at some point? What they should have done in a situation like this, yeah. I get it's all litness. I get it. Litness, attention, like a lot of his product is based upon attention. I don't imagine that some of the stories that are being passed around and spoken about is anything that leads to respect. So therefore it's just all attention based situations. But Chucks, I just think for your business, you can't have an attention-based situation and go to another attention-based situation to get a conclusion. I think there needs to be an attention-based situation where you take it somewhere for it to be concluded. And you should go to places which like solutions. I don't imagine Billy at this point in his life can provide solutions for an attention-based situation which concludes it so people go. It's like when I had the situation with Tigo stealing money. I came here, I said it, and I kept it moving because this is a solution-based situation. So therefore, if you want to know how to come here, I think he could have definitely gone to a couple of other places to have the conversation, and I think it wouldn't have been taken. Like he could have been this angry, spoken to someone like you,
it would have been a great conversation. You would have found out a different side to Fredo. It would have been a little bit more mature. He can still do the litness. He can still do that type of stuff. But I think where he is right now and how long he's been here, he needs to think about a translation which is a little bit more, just a bit more grown. I just think a situation like he said to Billy, "This is my life, bro," and I felt that when I was like, you know what?
This is not just a
He's
stream.
like, "This is my life." When he said that, I was like, I hear him, you know. But the only problem is, then you shouldn't be speaking to 22-year-old Billy Goat about something that is your life. Like, I don't consider those things a joke. To be fair, like when, this Fredo situation,
Serious.
it's a serious thing, bro.
Yeah, in that, as I agree. I think as well, just like, if there's anything that needs to be done, is you get on the phone and you repair the relationships that you have with people behind the scenes that might look a certain way if you're saying that it's not that. You know, if he's saying, for example, you know, these conversations are being manipulated in a certain type of way, the most important people that you want to speak to is them. Chat to them. Those conversations will be had behind the scenes. No one don't really need to know about all of that. You just crack on. You never did interviews anyway. No one really saw you outside like that talking. All people saw you do was make music and be lit and sell records and be one of the top tier rappers that we had. Just you can continue doing that while you're repairing your relationships and your situations and that.
Do you know what's bad as well for me, Chucks? I look at Fredo as a bad boy.
Yeah.
Like I look with bad people that are bad boys, I expect bad things. Fredo has had multiple bad things happen and he never responds. The bad thing about this situation is, to me, maybe I'm a bit older in it so I get it, but to me, nothing different has happened for you to respond like this. For me. For a man that has seen the things that Fredo's been through, brethren's dying, beef with your ops, flying to other countries because you're having problems over here. All of these things have happened prior to this one situation and you've never felt the need to speak. Now, you might have reached breaking point. I don't know. But either way, people now can take a look at this scenario and begin to break it down and find out if it's true, because this was your breaking point. You've never broken before. And now they can create all these agendas. I wonder if it's true because he broke. So now we're going to take a look at what he said and take a look at everything, and then there's going to be multiple conversations about what was said because it's the time that you broke. I'm like, you shouldn't even given these wankers that opportunity, man. Should have continued ignoring all the bullshit. And it's sad to say, and this is a conversation we can pin on the board, I don't want to get into too much now, but like the responsibility of this behind this whole thing is just gone to shit. And I don't know why we would, I don't know why I would have a platform, and on my platform I would be trying to smash up Fredo's career. I have no clue for 1 second how that helps anything. Why I would sit down on this sofa and say, today, I'm going to try and smash up Fredo's career. I'm not saying people are intentionally doing that, but there is clearly a lack of thought about what is being said here. Hence the reasons why I said, yo, if Fredo spoke to you, you're solution-based.
Yeah, so are you, when you say smash up his career, you talking from the point of the posts that were posted on the thing, or just this going on?
If an Instagram page is made, giving speculation, I understand that's attention. Yeah. And I understand that is money for certain blogs and this, that, and the third. But you know what I loved? I loved when it was like Shadeborough and we were fighting to find out who the face was. Because we all kind of recognized that method of doing content to just try and kill up someone's career is long, bro. Because we all haven't played the Truman Show. These men are. They're choosing to play the Truman Show. So when they do certain things that are bad, and everyone gets to them, fair enough. But if they made several choices in this, and allegation, it's all speculation, and then you want to blow it up just for your entertainment. Your entertainment is his everyday life, like with Fredo right now. Everyone's smashing up this guy's everyday life, just knowing that you can switch off your computer, go sleep, and carry on with your life, and then go back on, turn your computer and smash up his life, turn it off. That for me, cause that can't be the reasons why man's in this game doing what we're doing. It can't be the reason. So with Fredo's situation, I feel sorry for him, man. Honestly, I feel sorry for him, fam.
I think it's also maybe the way that people see journalism in it. Like maybe that's probably the misconception, because some people will not look at it like that's what they're doing to his career. And it's been like this for a little while. The eagerness to want to be the person to have the story told.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I remember when that started to become a thing. I want to be the person. I want to be the... And it's like, but why? When sides of a story was coming out, regardless of what the side of the story was, it was ultimately to understand the truth.
Yes.
More than anything. And you are right as well, to also find a conclusion in that. So there was something in there. Now, respectfully, it just seems egotistical. It's not about that. It's more about you. And in one aspect, go on with that. So go on it. That's of course. But in another aspect, when it's so serious, I'm like, that one there, you could just
allow that one.
Yeah, there's loads of other ones. There's loads of other stuff.
ones.
There's loads of other ones, man. You
But
get
then-
back to that another time. You get what I'm saying?
But then again, that's the game as well.
Well, you know,
sad.
that's it.
And that's what's so sad, that's the game
That's
as
the
well.
game. That is the game, innit?
We all make decisions, man. I just wouldn't make that decision. I understand the decision can be made, and I think if you are making that decision, also understand. Because what's so funny is everyone complains, everyone talks about rappers, people breaking up these rappers, and then when it's flipped and when people start speaking about them, it's an issue. Even down to me. Everyone, like, from our side of the field just feels like you can speak about everything and they call it journalism. And then when it's flipped on, like, some of you lot can't even spell journalism. I don't even understand why, like, I don't know what's going on, Chuckie. I've been saying this every week for a while. And at this point, when I saw this Fredo situation and the way it's being handled, I can't believe people have used the words culture. I can't believe the people that believe they are the forefront of something that happens every single day. They've confused it and said in their mind they have a check-in and a check-out point. So when I start my live stream, that's me and what I'm doing for the culture when I post my video. But outside of that, it's nothing. I'm so confused on people. I just don't know what's going on, bruv. But
Yeah.
the Fredo situation is a prime example of how things today are an absolute joke, bruv. It's not a joke. Sorry, got on a tangent after you, Chucks.
Yeah. Lastly, I'm seeing, like, in the States, there's a lot of rappers podding.
Yes.
So you got Joe Budden.
Yes.
You got
Fat Joe
and Jada.
Come on.
Who have you got? You got Mano. Mano
Yes.
does something with Angela Yee. Jim Jones has just started a pod.
Has he?
Yeah, literally, just started yesterday, I think.
What artist?
He's got on his first one. He's got Mano Fabulous.
Oh, is it? Oh.
And he's got someone else I can't remember. And they, I only saw a clip of the beginning, and they're getting onto him because he basically starts by saying, Jim Jones is like, yeah, so, like, welcome everyone. And then Mano's like, hold on, wait a minute, like, what's this? Your voice is different. He's like, yeah, don't do that. Like, Fabulous is on there. Did I say that? Did I say Fabulous?
Yeah, you said
I said that. Okay. So yeah,
I love me.
$1 million worth of game, of course. Them man.
Gilly.
Who else? There's a few of
Did you
them.
call
Cameron as well.
Cameron
He's got a thing.
Hayes.
Yeah. I
Cameron's
watched him
too
yesterday.
funny.
He's hilarious.
He's one of the funniest people.
What a storyteller!
The greatest.
What a storyteller!
I didn't even know Jimmy like that.
Yeah.
I would go to his grandma's house and we would...
Yeah. He is a great. He told a story just the other day, yeah, where he's saying that he's saying Dame and Mace are his proper guys. They're his proper guys. But he was saying basically, Mace and Dame were about to get into a fight. Yeah, and he was basically like, they're both my guys, but we was gonna nearly have to jump Dame, because he was saying, like, he was basically saying that Dame, people don't know this, but Dame used to box. Like, he was a proper boxer. And he said that Mace didn't know this. So he was like, I can't let Mace get into this situation and not know what he's about to get into. And he said, so when he's approached Dame, because they're in each other's faces, he's approached Dame as well. And he's like, Dame, you're gonna have to chill out, yeah. Then Dame's like, what you gonna jump me with this nigga? And then he's like, yeah. Like, the way that he explains it is hilarious, bro. He's so good.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. We need people like that. Charismatic.
Who would be the best podders, artist-wise here?
Tiny Boost.
Tiny Boost would be a good pod.
I need Tiny Boost to pod.
Yeah.
But I want Tiny Boost to pod, and I sometimes want to go on these podcasts and I want to hear him talk about Flat Earth and talk about just things that you shouldn't. Tiny Boost is incredible to me. Margs is already a really
Margs is cold. Margs is cold.
Incredible.
Margs is a very, very good podder. Because Margs can talk about anything. And on top of that, he's got stories.
Oh, tons of stories. And Loons as well. But Loons on a rap.
Loons didn't rap, yeah.
But Margs did. So yeah, Tiny Boost I've got up there. Who else would I think be a good
knowledgeable. Sorry, Margs is very knowledgeable.
He's very knowledgeable, yeah. He's smart.
Bro,
he's smart.
For no reason.
Yeah, he just knows bare things. Yeah. Random things.
Yeah. It happens when you lose a lot of your hair.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Strongly.
Is that what you said?
Is that...
Who else is
I think Chip would be a good podder though. He's done it.
Yeah. I think Chip's very interesting.
And I remember when he did one with Critical. But he's got a lot to say. He's definitely got a lot to say. He's experienced a lot, and I think he seems like he knows quite a bit about a lot of things outside of music and that too.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
And he has coded conversations through rap. I like coded rappers.
Yeah.
A coded rapper will say something and they're just giving you 2% or 10% of what it is, and if they have a conversation you find out the rest. I've learned that a lot of clips. Through their campaign of actually listening to them speak, it's like I love their music even more. So yeah, I think Chip has the capacity, not clips level, but you know what I mean with that situation there. Who else? I don't know. Unfortunately, the UK Scorch would be
a good.
When he was telling us,
he was good.
Brother,
he was good. Superb.
Yeah, and also I think what is good with him is that you could get him to talk about a lot of different things as well, and he's got stories.
Yes. Wiley,
definitely. Oh my
King.
god. Because Wiley's got. What's really good about Wiley is he thinks so outside of the box, and I think that he's a person who, once channeled right as well, he can predict things without even. It's like he doesn't even realize that he's doing it, but it's like he can see something way before it's actually happening, and then talk on it, be the bad guy for a minute, but then you start realizing this is kind of what I was saying still.
But you know what I hate? No, but you know what I hate? When everyone realizes no one says my bad.
No, nobody.
There's a lot of people that are my friends that, oh, Wiley are my bad. And I won't sit here and say it because I haven't said it to them. But when I do say it to them, I'm going to sit here and say it as well. A lot of them, oh, Wiley are my bad. His delivery may not be great.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because sometimes it's like, if you've got a message or you've got a story or a perspective or whatever, yeah, especially more so in this day, it's like when you follow it or you lead with something absolutely outrageous or wrong, people are just going to hold on to that and they're not going to want to hear the rest of it. And that's the reality now.
Didn't grow up in football culture, man.
Is there anyone else?
I'm keeping on.
Is there anyone else?
Nasty, isn't it? Keep on camera, come on. Who? It's difficult to say because a lot of rappers, as much as they wouldn't like to admit it, are very concerned with maintaining relationships, as they should be. And a lot of rappers today, unfortunately, for our generation, don't have much they stand on. So a podcast wouldn't be the best thing for them because you've got to have things you stand on to say. And a lot of rappers have become walking contradictions. So,
if there was a podcast that was just specifically about money, I would like to see Rimsey a part of that.
And
Nines. Yeah. I wonder what Nines would be like as an actual podcaster.
It depends what you want from, because I know what I want from a pod. I like energy, I like character. I don't really want to sit down and hear people talk about finance, but I know that is a necessity. And I think, people like Rimsey and Nines would be fantastic for that. And there's loads of other rappers, to be fair, as well. I would love Giggs and Buck to do a podcast. I'd tune in every single week.
Did I even say this? I don't even think I did. Shawnee B and Giggs recorded a conversation, yeah. This conversation was so cold, bro. It's long, but it's cold because I've never seen Giggs like this. Basically, they're in Shawnee B's like basement or whatever. He's got his setup and whatnot. Kind of like how I do the checkup, basically. Yeah.
What?
But they're talking about sound system culture. And Giggs is talking about all the sound systems that he followed. Brother, when I tell you, yeah, he actually, not even like on a, yeah, like I followed this sound system and that and whatever, yeah. He remembers so much from certain clashes. It was so sick to see Giggs talking to a proper dancehall specialist and them actually having debates in that conversation, even where Shawnee rings up Tony Matteron and starts saying, yo, like, what happened in this? And so they're all having that type of debate or whatnot. Then there's a part in that where Giggs is saying to him, you don't even remember, but I met you when this, that, and bro, the conversation is so good, bro. It was actually really good to see Giggs talking like that. It's on Shawnee B's website, on his YouTube, sorry. It's a really, really, really good conversation. And like, he is, not only does have a strong understanding of all these different sound systems and whatnot, he's actually really passionate about like some of the clashes that happened and some of the dub plates and whatever. He remembers where some of the clashes were. He was at some of them at a young age, talking about things that I remember where, you know, like your parent or whoever might go to Jamaica and they come back and they're bringing like, you know, CDs or tapes back of, yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
From the market.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was good. So, yeah. Giggs, definitely. But anyways.
What's wrong with your back?
Huh?
What's wrong with your back?
Yeah, what happened?
I pulled my back months ago. I've gone physio and stuff, and yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I just gotta wait for it to heal and then strengthen it.
You're kind of like a teapot.
So you saying you can't pick up your missus right now and vibe?
I tried yesterday.
Oh, it's mad.
Was it mad?
I nearly cried.
You're lucky that she loves you.
Did you drop her?
On the bed.
That's crazy. Hey, I've done that before though.
You know why?
That's funny. You know when you try to go put them on the bed, but it's just a little too heavy.
I should never have been in that predicament. You lot, I get. At no point do you believe it's going to be anything less than that, to be fair when it's me.
Yeah, nah, man. No, yeah.
Come on, man. Can't even use the crutches, Torah.
Oh, it's mad. But that's it. Anything else? Have you got howlers?
The howler this week. This is bad. I'll text it to you. My phone has rung so much today. I'd like to apologise, everyone. Brother, stop talking about your thing. I text you. Thinking that it's R&B Chuckie, still single.
At least you ain't mean sack.
For what?
I'm joking.
You know what the thing is? I'm not even hired. There's no contract.
I hear it.
You can just get rid of me tomorrow if you want to. I need contract.
I want to show you something that I don't think is respectful, a little bit like the way Chuckie speaks to EA Sports.
Right.
This is Alan and a Karen.
My car's literally broken down. It's not driving.
Right, you shouldn't really be here. I'm sorry. I need to move.
Yeah, but I can't move the car.
Well, why are you here in the first place?
I was driving and then it broken down. I'm not necessarily here on purpose, but I'm not even like really outside your house.
Well, you are actually. And my boyfriend's going to be coming any minute.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Now that's my first problem. Girls at home. Let me tell you what's happened here. A young man has broken down and now a Karen has decided to approach him and she's complaining that the car that's broken down isn't moving. That's the first sign of that she's an idiot. It can't move because it's broken down. The second thing, gal, stop flexing like Don King. You're not Eddie Hearn. Stop setting up fights. 100%. You don't need to set up fights for your boyfriend. Right. Stop talking about wait till my boyfriend comes. What do you mean? You saved up for the bedroom. Let him come there. Because if he comes here, it could be the last time you see him coming. Press play. Press play.
And my boyfriend's going to be coming any minute.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah, my boyfriend. Yeah, he's Alan.
He's Alan.
Look, I've broken. My car's actually broken down.
She's
She's gone and got him now.
Now, look at the way Alan's being introduced. We don't even know nothing about Alan, but now Alan's getting clowned. Alan could be the nicest guy in the world. How many times has Alan been beat up because his wife Karen wants to place him in situations like she's getting a commission fee for this fight?
Remember the adults calling each other girlfriend and boyfriend? Yeah?
Stinks.
More than partner.
Is he laughing at him?
She saved it.
Talking rubbish. It's not breaking down. It's not breaking down.
Well, it's like has a warning light, son.
No.
Yeah, no,
It's
but-
not started.
He's talking
No,
rubbish.
it's not. It's not.
Rubbish. Get him to move.
No, yeah.
Just press the button, see if it starts.
Hello?
Don't encourage him. No, don't
It's broken
encourage him.
down.
He's talking
It's
rubbish.
broken down.
He's talking rubbish, Alan. He's talking rubbish. What? Why do I have a problem? The fact he's parked outside your house. Just look for yourself.
Ow.
It's not. It's
He
not.
parked outside you. So wait.
Little boy out.
So that's
I'm
not
so
even her
glad Chuckie said it as
yard.
well.
So it's not even her yard.
There's no Y in front of our. It's his house. The next problem I have is the fact that she's made a situation that's about a man that's broken down. This is what women can do. A man's broken down. He has to call the AA. Who knows what time he's getting back to his house? He's here laughing about it. This situation is solely about him and his finance. How the hell has it become about her? How? I've broken down in my car outside someone else's house, and now it's about you, Karen. Press play, continue.
Ow.
It's not.
Ow.
parked, it's
Yeah, little boy
broken
out.
down.
Alan. Have we got any Allen keys, Alan? he thought it was funny. Alan thought it was funny.
Can you stick up for me, please? Because he's.
And the final problem.
Can you stick up for me?
Why am I sticking up for you, darling, when you're vexed about someone's car parked outside a house because it can't move? There are so many versions of these stories that women, not all women, women of this ilk, give man like Alan situation scenarios he doesn't even want to be in. He feels like Snoop Dogg when he took his youth to the cinema the other day. I see you lot killing him.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. We'll get on that to another day. But this is what I like to say to
we
just
should
women
look at
across
it.
the world. If you look at that woman and you go, I don't see a problem with this, ask yourself if Alan did.
Alan. 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 Do you remember me? Do you remember me?
I do. Got your car fixed thing.
No. I got a new car. It's a Persian.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Oh so it is. Yeah.
You're right there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was just in the neighbourhood and just fine.
Right.
If I
Okay.
see you.
Yeah. So you're perhaps wondering why
Where's she gone?
I've got the Sheila with me.
Yeah. Where is she now?
She had to go.
All right. So women understand of that type of nature.
But that's
Because I
all
deal with you lot sometimes. You think that you can be rude and you don't think it's an issue. You think that you can be disrespectful. You think that you can say, you should pay for this, you should do that. Don't you understand? There's other women. Alan's free. Alan has the key.
That's for that.
There's other women.
Yeah, that's all mad anyway.
So all you women, if you are just providing stress, not breasts, if you, for me, stress me to the point where I feel happier without you than when I'm with you.
I'm out.
If you can take my money, if you can take my time, if you can take my cocky, but you can't take accountability, you have to leave like a bad weave. I'm just asking women at the time right now, ask yourself, what are you offering, not what are you taking? Not all women, but if you are affected by what I've said, if the cap fit, I will let you wear it. God bless.
Oh, what is on the menu was?